Good morning, children. I am Urisara sir, working as a mathematics teacher in a database and English medium school. So, children, in our previous class, we completed from exercise 1.2, first problem, first Roman, second problem, third problem, fourth problem, fifth problem. Now, this is question number 6. Please open your textbook, that is page number 14. Exercise 1.2, question number 6. Find the value of root 7 up to 6 decimal places by long division method. Find the value of root 6, that is root 7. Find the value of root 7 up to 6 decimal places by long division. Okay, children, once verify. This is root 7 value. Means 7 after how many zeros we need to keep? Yes, we are finding its value up to 6 decimal places. Up to 6 decimal places. Means 6 2s are 12 zeros we have to keep. So find the value of root 7 up to 6 decimal places. Means 7 after 12 zeros. 2 zeros, 4 zeros, 6 zeros, 8 zeros, 10 zeros, 12 zeros. Okay, children. Once verify this, children. Once verify this one, all of you. 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 2 zeros. This single 7 has bar. So 2 2s are 2 2s are 4. My minus 7 minus 4 is how much? 3. Replace a point here. Replace these 2 zeros. 2 zeros. Okay, children. Verify. 2 2s are 4. 7 minus 4, 3. Point you keep there. Replace these 2 zeros. It becomes as 300. 2 becomes always a double. Yes. We have to make quotient as double. Yes. By what we should multiply on both sides once? Observe. 6. 6. 6. Observe. 6 6 are 36. 3. 6 4 are 24 plus 3, 27. Now minus. So 300 minus 276 comes as 24. 24. Now observe. Replace these 2 zeros. Yes. Again 26 becomes as a double. 52. 52. This becomes as double. Of course it is 2.6. Let it be as 26. It becomes as double of 52. By what we should multiply on both sides once verify. 4. 4. 4. Okay. 4 4s are 16. 1. 4 2s 8 plus 1 9. 4 5s are 20. Now observe. Minus. 1 bar 1 bar. 10 minus 6 4. 9 minus 9 0. 3 minus 0 3. Okay, children. Yes. Verify. Replace these 2 zeros. Replace these 2 zeros. Again 264. It becomes as double. 528. Becomes as double. This is 264. Becomes as double. 528. Again by what we should multiply on both sides once verify. 5s. 5s. Yes. 5s. 5 5s are 25. 2. 5 8s are 40. Plus 2. 42. 4. 5 2s are 10 plus 4. 14. 1. 5 5s are 25 plus 1. 26. Okay. Minus. 1 bar. 10 minus 5 5. 9 minus 2 7. 13. 3 will be there. 1 bar. 13 minus 4 9. 9 will be there. 9 minus 6 3. Once verify. 5 plus 5 10. 8. 8 plus 2 10. 10 plus 4 14. 4 plus 6 10. Yes. 3975. 3975. Again replace these 2 zeros. Replace these 2 zeros. Again 2645 becomes double. 5290. 2645 double becomes as 5290. 5290. Again by what we should multiply on both sides once verify. Again let it be multiplied with 7. Yes, 7. 7 7s are 49. 0 will be there. Directly write 7 7 are 49. Again 7 9s are 63. 6. Again 7 2s are 7 2s are 7 2s are 14 plus 6 22. 7 5s are 35 plus 2 37. Again minus. Again 1 bar. 10 minus 9 1. 9 minus 4 5. 4 minus 3 1. 7 minus 0 7. 9 minus 7 2. 27151. 27151. Replace these 2 zeros. Replace these 2 zeros. Again it becomes as a double. Again it becomes as double. 52914. So double of this one. 26457. Double. 2 7s are 14. 2 5s are 10 plus 1 11. 2 4 are 9. 8 plus 1 9. 2 6 are 12. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. 52914. 52914. 52914. Again observe. By what we should multiply on both sides? 5 are 5 are 5 are again 5 are verify. 5 5 are 25. 2 5 4 are 20 plus 2 22. 2 again 5 1s are 5 plus 2 7. Again 5 9s are 45. 5 4 again 5 2s are 10 plus 4 14. 1 5 5s are 25 plus 1 26. Okay, children. Yes, minus. Again 1 borrow. 10 minus 5, 5. 9 minus 2, 7. Again 0 will be there. 1 borrow. Yes, 10 minus 7, 3. 4 will be there. 1 borrow. 14 minus 5, 9. 0 will be there. 4 plus 6, 9. 6, 9, 3, 7, 5. 6, 9, 3, 7, 5. Okay. Replace these two zeros. Replace those two zeros. Again, make them as a double. 2, 6, 4, 5, 7, 5. Double means into 2. 2 5s are 10. 2 7s are 14 plus 1, 15. 2 5s are 10 plus 1, 11. 2 4s 8 plus 1, 9. 2 6 are 12. 2 2s are 4 plus 1, 5. So 529150. 529150. Again observe by what we should multiply on both sides. Yes, by multiplying with 1 on both sides. 1 on both sides. So 5291501 1 ja 5291501. Yes, 1 ja. I am multiplying this one with 1. 1 into this 5291501. Now 5291501. So replace then subtracting this one. Subtracting this one. So 1 borrow 10 minus 1 9. 9 minus 0 9. Again 14 minus 5 9. 6 minus 1 5. 13 minus 9 4. So what will be there? 8 will be 8 minus 2 6. 6 4 5 9 9. What is this one? This is 6 minus 5 1. 1 6 4 5 triple 9. 1 6 4 5 triple 9. Yes. Okay children. So what we have? Root 7 value 2.645751 up to 6 decimal places. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So what is the value of root 1? Root 7 up to 6 decimal places. What is the value of root 7 up to 6 decimal places? 2.645751. 2.645751. Did you understand this process? Okay, little bit confusion you will get, you may get, but you have to take care of this multiplication and also subtraction and also divisions. Okay, once you have to practice. So root 7 value 2.645751 up to 6 decimal places. Okay children, once you verify. Yes children. So this is question number 6 from this exercise. From this exercise. Okay, verify textbook all of you. Question number 7, locate root 10 on the number line. How we have located root 2 and root 3, similarly we have to locate root 10 on the number line. So later we discuss this one. Once you see the question number 8. Question number 8, what is this one? Observe. Find at least 2 irrational numbers between 2 and 3. 2 irrational numbers between 2 and 3. 2 irrational numbers. 2 irrational numbers. 2 irrational numbers between 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3 are, see, what are the 2 irrational numbers between 2 and 3? So we write 2.01, 001, 0001, 00001, etc. so on. It is a non-terminating, non-recurrent decimal after 2, before 3. So it is a clearly non-terminating, non-recurrent decimal. It is an irrational number. Okay children. And we also write one more irrational number. That is what? 2.91, 911, 9111, 941, etc. so on. Once verify, this is also more than 2, less than 3. It is also non-terminating, non-recurrent decimal. It is also non-terminating, non-recurrent decimal. More than 2 and less than 3. So these are the 2 irrational numbers. These are the 2 non-terminating, non-recurrent decimals. These are the 2 irrational numbers between 2 and 3. Okay children? Yes. Verify. And next, come to this question number 9. Come to this question number 9. See, state whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answers. State whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answers. So 9th Roman. Once verify. Some statements are given. We are asking to verify whether true or false. First one, every irrational number is a real number. Every irrational number. Every irrational number. Every irrational number is a real number. Is a real number. Once you verify, every irrational number is a real number. Is it right or wrong? Is it true or false? Yes, true only. Irrational number is a real number. Every irrational number is a real number. Combination of rational and irrational number are real. So every irrational number is a real number. So what is the answer? True. What is the answer? True. Every irrational number is a real number. True. Come to the second one. So every rational number is a real number. Every rational number. Every rational number is a real number. Every rational number is a real number. Every rational number is a real number. It is also true. Why? Because real number is nothing but what? Combination of rational and irrational numbers. Combination of rational and irrational numbers are said to be real numbers. So every irrational number is a real number, every rational number is also a real number. So this is also true. So this is also true. Okay. Come to third statement. Every real number need not be a rational. Every real number need not be a rational. Every real number need not be rational. Every real number need not be rational. Yes, every real number need not be rational. Okay, this statement is true. Every real number need not be rational. If some real numbers are there which are not rational, what are they? Irrational. Some real numbers are there which are not rational, what are they? Irrational. So every real number need not be rational. That's right. Every real number need not be rational. For example, root 2 is a real number, not a rational. For example, root 2 is real number, not a rational. So every real number need not be rational. That statement is right. True. That statement is right. For every real number need not be rational. For example, root 3 is a real number. That is irrational. Need not be rational. That is not rational. Yes. So every real number need not be rational. That is a true statement. Okay, children. Once verify. This is the fourth one. Root n is not a rational number. Root n is not irrational. Root n is not irrational if n is a perfect square. Root n is not irrational. Root n is not irrational if n is perfect square. If n is perfect square. Once verify this one. Root n is irrational. Root n is not irrational if n is perfect square. If n is perfect square. Once verify whether it is true or false before decide. Once you observe with the example. If n is perfect square. For example, n is equal to 9. N is equal to 9. Root 9 is equal to what? 3. 3 is not irrational. 3 is not irrational. If n is perfect square, if n is 16, root 16 is equal to 4. 4 is not irrational. So for example, n is 49, perfect square, root 49 is equal to 7. 7 is not irrational. So if n is perfect square, root n is not irrational number. That is a true statement. That is a true statement. Therefore, this is a true statement. If n is a perfect square, root n is not irrational. It becomes as rational. So it is a true statement. Okay. Once verify, children. See, question number 5. Root n is irrational if n is not perfect square. Root n is irrational if n is not perfect square. Question number 5. Question number 5. Root n is irrational. Root n is irrational. Root n is irrational if n is not a perfect square. If n is not a perfect square. If n is not a perfect square. Yes, n is not a perfect square. 3 is not a perfect square. Root 3 is irrational. 5 is not a perfect square. Root 5 is irrational. 7 is not a perfect square. Root 7 is irrational. So whenever n is not a perfect square, root n is obviously irrational number. So it is a true statement. Come to question number 6. All real numbers are irrational. 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 It is a false statement. All real numbers are rational numbers also somewhere. All real numbers are not irrational. For example, 2 is a real number. 2 is a rational number. It is a real number. So it is not irrational. Real number means what? Combination of rational and irrational. Combination of rational and irrational. Here what it is given? All real numbers are irrational. It is a false statement. All real numbers are not irrational. All real numbers are, some may be rational, some may be irrational. So it is a false statement. It is a false statement. Okay, children? Yes. So we have discussed all these statements from this question number 9. Okay children, so this exercise is over. This exercise is over. And next is exercise 1.3. Children, verify. Exercise 1.3, representing real numbers on the number line through successive magnification. Representing real numbers on the number line through successive magnification. That is the concept. Representing real numbers. Representing real numbers on the number line. On the number line. Representing real numbers on the number line through successive magnification. Through successive magnification. Through successive magnification. Okay children, this is the concept. Okay, first one you verify from exercise 1.3, page number 17. Children, verify from exercise 1.3, page number 17. So visualize 2.874 on the number line using successive magnification. 2.874. Visualize 2.874 on the number line through successive magnification. Okay children, once verify. Exercise 1.3, first one, visualize 2.874. 2.874 on the number line through successive magnification. We have to represent 2.874 on the number line. How we have to represent 2.874 on the number line? Once you verify, what are the steps here? Solution. First one, case 1, this is 2.8. Clearly 2 less than 2.8 less than 3. First one we have to say 2.8. 2.8 is nothing but between 2 and 3. First we have to say 2.8, next we have to say 2.87, next we have to say 2.874. These are the three cases, case 1, case 2, case 3. First case 2.8. So clearly 2.8 lies between 2 and 3. Clearly 2.8 lies between 2 and 3. Now verify. Now verify. This is 3, this is 2. So between 2 and 3, 2.8 we can identify. This is 2.1, this is 2.2, this is 2.3, this is 2.4, this is 2.5, this is 2.6, this is 2.7, this is 2.8, this is 2.9. So 2.8, this is 2.8, lies between 2 and 3, lies between 2 and 3. This is the case 1, this is case 1. Okay children, and next case verify. Case 2, case 2, clearly 2.87, 2.87. Where you will get 2.87? 2.87 lies between 2.8 and 2.9. 2.87 lies between 2.8 and 2.9. So clearly 2.8 less than 2.87 less than 2.9. Clearly 2.8 less than 2.87 less than 2.9. So second step is 2.87. 2.87. Where you will get 2.87? 2.87 between 2.8 and 2.9 you will get 2.87. Between 2.8 and 2.9 you will get 2.87. So 2.87 lies between 2.8 and 2.9. Now observe, round off this one, round off this one. See here you write 2.8. Okay, here you write 2.9. 2.9. Yes, 2.8 after 2.81, 2.82, 2.83, 2.84, 2.85, 2.86, 2.87, 2.88, 2.89. 2.89 after 2.90 is nothing but 2.9. 2.89 after 2.90, 2.90. 2.89 after 2.90 means there is no value for the 0. 2.9, it is 2.9. Okay children, yes, this is 2.87. 2.87 lies between 2.8 and also 2.9. Yes, verify. After this one, case 3. Case 3 verify. What is this case 3? 2.874. 2.874. Where you will get 2.874? 2.874. 2.874 you will get between 2.87 and 2.88. 2.874 you will get between 2.87 and 2.88. So clearly I will write here. Clearly 2.87 less than 2.874 less than 2.88. 2.874 lies between 2.87 and 2.88. Means lies between this and also this. So you write here. Yes, this is 2.87. 2.87 you write here. This is 2.88. 2.88. 2.88. So between 2.87 and 2.88, somewhere you will get 2.874. Now observe 2.87, after what you will get 2.871, after 2.872, after 2.873, after 2.874, after 2.875, after 2.876, after 2.877, after 2.878, 2.878, after 2.879, 2.879, 2.878 after 2.879, 2.87 after 2.880, 2.879 after 2.879 after 2.880. Okay, where you will get 2.874. This is 2.874. So this is 2.874, round off that one. That is 2.874, round off that one. This is 2.874, round off that one. So this is the procedure representing 2.874 on the number line. This is the procedure representing 2.874 on the number line. Number line means this one. You keep arrow marks. Keep arrow marks on both sides. Number line means this, keep arrow marks on both sides. Number line means keep arrow marks on both sides. Keep arrow marks on both sides. So this is the way of representing 2.874 here, 2.874 on the number line using successive magnification. Okay children, once you verify. Yes children, okay. So we have one more problem in this exercise also, we will do that one. Once you verify. Once verify children, visualize a 5.28 bar on the number line up to 3 decimal places. Second one, 5.28 bar on the number line using successive magnification up to 3 decimal places. Up to 3 decimal places. So value of 5.28 bar up to 3 decimal places. Up to 3 decimal places. Up to 3 decimal places is equal to 5.282. 5.282. Actually 5.28 bar means what? 5.28, 28, 28, 28, 28, etc. so on. 5.28 bar means what? 5.28, 28, 28, 28, etc. so on. Up to 3 decimal places only. Means 5.282. 5.282 up to 3 decimal places. So we need to represent 5.282 on the number line. Okay. Say case 1. Case 1. First one we have to see 5.2. 5.2 lies between 5 and 6 on the number line. 5.2 lies between 5 and 6 on the number line. Clearly 5 less than 5.2 less than 6. Okay. Children verify. This is number line. It is 5. It is 6. So 5 after 5.1. After 5.2. After 5.3. After 5.4. After 5.5. After 5.6, after 5.7, after 5.8, after 5.9. Okay children? Yes, 5.2. First one, first step 5.2 lies between 5 and 6. So next step it is what? Case 2. Case 2, 5.2. Clearly, I will write here. Clearly 5.28. Where you will get 5.28? 5.28. 5.28 lies between 5.2 and 5.3. 5.28. 5.28 lies between 5.2 and 5.3. So clearly 5.2 less than 5.28 less than 5.3. 5.28. Second step 5.28. 5.28 where you will get? Here between these two you will get 5.28 lies between 5.2 and 5.3. So round off this one like this. This is 5.28. Okay. And round off this one. This is 5.3. 5.3. So between 5.2 and 5.3 we will get 5.28. So 5.28, 5.2 and 5.3. 5.2 after what? 5.21, 5.22, 5.23, 5.24, 5.25, 5.26, 5.27, 5.28, 5.29, 5.29 after 5.30. 5.30 means 5.3. Okay. 5.28 here 5.28. Now observe case 3. Case 3. Case 3 What is this case 3? 5.282. Clearly 5.282. Where you will get 5.282? 5.282 lies between 5.28 and 5.29. 5.282 lies between 5.28 and 5.29. So clearly 5.28 less than 5.282 less than 5.29. So between this and this you will get 5.282. So round off that one. See, this is 5.28. Okay, yes, and round off this one. This is 5.29. 5.29. 5.28 after what? 5.281, 5.282, 5.283, 5.284, 5.285, 5.286, 5.287, 5.288, 5.289, 5.289 after 5.290. So where is 5.282? 5.282, this one, it is 5.282, it is 5.282. So that is our value, 5.282. So 5.282 is the value of 5.28 bar up to 3 decimal places. So this you have to round off, it is our final answer. So this is the way of representing 5.28 bar on the number line up to 3 decimal places. I hope that you have understood this solution. Okay children? Yes? Yes. Okay. Now observe. So what we completed in today's class? We completed some of the problems from exercise 1.2 and also we completed exercise 1.3 two sums. Okay. My today's homework is, children verify, my today's homework from exercise 1.2 complete 6, 8, 9 problems. 6, 8, 9 problems. From exercise 1.2 complete 6, 8, 9 problems. Okay. Again, from exercise 1.3, complete 1 and 2 problems. From exercise 1.3, complete 1 and 2 problems. Okay children, this is my today's homework. Thank you one and all.